While the majority of today's workforce prefers remote work over going into the office, a new Metlife survey finds that work-from-home employees may be more worried about their finances and confused about their benefits than their on-site and even hybrid colleagues. Joining us to discuss in more detail is Vice President of Workforce Engagement at Metlife, Jen Keschel. Welcome to the show. Jen, would you consider this year's open enrollment to be more important for employees?
I would. I think it's always important every year, but with the economic uncertainty and all of the challenges that we've faced in the last 2.5 years, I think it's a great time for folks to really think about how their benefits can help them be more financially secure.
Can you talk about specific benefits and how they can support financial health?
Certainly. So two I'd like to highlight are life insurance, one that nobody likes to talk about, but certainly that is so helpful in securing the financial future for your loved ones. And the second is legal insurance. And again, when you think about protecting your family, a will comes to mind, something people don't like to talk about, don't like to certainly have to think about, but certainly one that's really important. And legal insurance can often allow you to create that will at no additional cost. And if you're doing something like purchasing a home, you could face up to $6,700 in closing costs with an attorney, and legal insurance would cover that for no additional out-of-pocket monies.
We know it's important for employees to participate in open enrollment, but are there certain groups who should pay closer attention this year?
I'll highlight two. One is the remote workforce that you mentioned in the intro. They're 20% more likely to be highly anxious about their finances. Now is a great time for them to make sure they're taking the time to understand how benefits can help them. And the other is millennials. 55% of the millennials that we surveyed said they were at their financial breaking point. That's tough. We need to make sure we can try to help them.
And do you have tips or resources to help remote workers participate in their open enrollment?
I do. I have three that I'll highlight. One is they should do a financial checkup. And this doesn't just apply to remote workers, but any employee who's going to be going through open enrollment. Think about what your budget is, what your spending is, and how does that align with your current goals. The second is to understand your benefits. Take the time. Don't just check a box. Think about what benefits you may have already had. Have you used them? Are they the right fit for you any longer? Think about benefits you may not have ever considered before. Are they appropriate for you now in your new circumstances? And the third is to have a conversation with people you trust. That could be coworkers, managers, your HR department, friends and family. People have had a ton of different experiences than you have. Talk to them. It shouldn't be a taboo topic.
And where do you recommend someone to go for more information about their benefits?
Certainly their employer has a ton of information available, but MetLife is here to help as well. Go to metlife.com/open enrollment for videos, calculators, articles, all sorts of information to help you understand what benefits are and how they might be best applicable to you.
This is some great information. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.